Olá pessoal, aqui é o Tiago. Vamos lá então continuar a nossa carreira aqui em MLB The Show 19. Após a conclusão do último episódio, eu joguei mais alguns jogos e neste momento estamos assim: 335 batting average, 15 home runs, 51 RBIs, ok? Subi bastante as coisas aqui para o nosso personagem. Temos 15 home runs e estamos em junho, portanto a meio de junho, falta julho, agosto e setembro, temos 3 meses ainda de baseball pela frente. E a este ritmo penso que é possível chegarmos então aos 30 home runs esta época. Vamos estabelecer essa meta e ver se conseguimos lá então chegar, ok? Se conseguimos chegar aos 30 home runs neste ano. Vamos embora lá então, vamos jogar contra os Boston Red Sox, um jogo difícil. Treino, contacto, importante. Vamos ao contacto. Aumentar aqui o contacto. E agora aqui o nosso companheiro de equipa com certeza exatamente vai nos dar um desafio para fazermos 6 hits nos próximos 3 jogos. Vou tentar, maluco, não prometo nada. Vamos bora lá jogar. Vou dar esta equipa magnífica que os Red Sox têm. Xander Bogaerts, Dustin Pedroia. Admiro como é que o Dustin Pedroia ainda aqui está, mas ok. JD Martinez, Wilson Ramos, Andrew Benintendi. Já não consegui ver o resto.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in
Olá,
Baltimore.
vamos jogar em casa. Nosso pitcher.
Alfredo Villarreal gets the
Talvez
call
o
for
pitcher
game
mais
one of the
fraquinho da nossa
series.
equipa.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey,
Bora
this
lá.
guy is really struggling.
Vamos bater. Lideramos os Orioles em home runs.
Em
quase todas as categorias, diria eu.
Hitting well over 300 on the season.
Ok. Concentrar. É importante.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitch
And
out.
they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate
Okay,
is
os
Freddie
árbitros.
Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Então os nossos adeptos estão a gritar MVP. Brutal.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for
Sempre
strike
estas
2.
bolas
He
altas.
broke out the slide step there, Dan.
Sempre.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Mitch misses low. The throw
Bem.
down. Not in time. He's in there at
Nosso
second.
companheiro de equipa roubou.
Coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Popped him up.
Ah, maluco.
Renda shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
A bola vinha de dentro, será?
Now a moment here
Eu
in
fiquei na
Baltimore for the
dúvida.
Orioles starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series? The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the
Nem
backhand.
penso, já não dá.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
A bola vinha de dentro, mas mesmo no limite da zona de strike.
In foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down.
Muito cedo.
Dropped his back
Estas
shoulder,
bolas
and thus the result was a terrible
bate
pop-up
sempre muito
foul.
cedo.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another
Olá,
throw
maluco.
over,
Vai-me
and he'll dive
desconcentrar.
back in safely. Castilla on at first, nobody out. And again a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Ele está com medo, porque há bocadinho o Ron Castilha roubou uma base. Vocês bem se lembram.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't
Mais
even
uma
think
vez,
about second
nada.
as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Mais uma vez tenho dúvidas se a bola vinha dentro ou não.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This game
É
is
jogo
rolling
equilibrado.
right along as we move into the middle innings.
0-0.
Score. You'd think by now
nem
one of
penses.
these two teams would be able to get some
Nem
base
penses
runners
nisso.
on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
At the plate, Tino.
What's the ball play?
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Hard on the ground at second. Fielded cleanly. There's
Vai nadar
one.
para 2. Deu!
Relay
Deu!
the punch in
Boa!
time, and just like that, this side is stepping
bola
in and ready
rapidinho
for
vinha
another
dentro.
shot. Cowboy 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just
Esta
lucky to
vinha.
make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a swing.
Ei,
as
balou
the
o
bat
taco,
goes
maluco.
flying
Abalou-me
toward
o
the
taco
third base
das
dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Brutal.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him
Fulton.
to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Este primeiro jogo
And the throw is
esqueçam, não
made
está
to
assim
record the
nada.
second out of the inning.
Dustin
Here's
Pedroia.
the second
Vamos ganhar
baseman now,
2-1.
Dustin Pedroia. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 0 for 7. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. He's got it.
Isso!
To second for 1.
Ai,
On to
maluco.
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
JD
Leading off
Martinez.
the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over. We're moving into the back end of this game. Only down. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to first, and that's an important first out.
Bora
Now
lá.
at the plate, Cowboy 0 for 3
Já é um novo
to
pitcher.
this point.
Yeah, not
Vamos ver
his
se
game
temos mais
so far.
sucesso
He's
contra
such
ele.
a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the
Ah.
time.
Oh,
Sério?
and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting
Okay.
him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So it's
Desculpem lá
first
pessoal,
and
mas eu
second
com
now.
problemas de garganta que
And
estou um pouco
that'll bring up
constipado.
the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. One there. Return throw is in time.
Sério?
And what do you know?
O homem
They
foi
do
mesmo
get the
lento.
double play.
Double play.
Tony Renda steps into the box. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now, at a ground ball, this should do it. Reined in. Throw on to
Por
second for the force, and the
pouco.
ball game is over.
Ok.
And a nice job here to come in
Boa
and
equipa,
slam the
vencemos
door.
o jogo.
That's
Eu não
his
fiz
first save of the
nada,
season, but it
nadinha,
certainly
mas
won't be
vencemos
his
o jogo.
last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1 the final.
Victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox. Aaron Sanchez will be the starter for the O's in this
Mais
contest.
pitcher com
What
ERA
do we need to know
horrível.
here, Danny?
Terceira liga americana é batting average.
Stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this
Okay,
start.
Eovaldi.
One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that
Muito
can't
tarde.
be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right
Bom, isto não está a correr nada bem.
Is there and he'll make
Hoje.
the catch. Striding in for Boston, Tino Veras, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind from this guy. Not to take anything, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Joe Harmon.
Striding in once again, Joe Harmon.
Harmon.
He successfully laid down a sack bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today. High
Vamos a
velocity,
perder.
exploding break. That sack bunt
Boa.
perfectly.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Mais uma vez, peço desculpa, mas realmente minha garganta está complicada.
Flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's
98.
feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Mas isso não era strike.
Back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust
Bem,
accordingly.
Allah.
And the Orioles have their
Muito.
first hit of the
É
game.
o primeiro hit do jogo para a nossa equipa.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Mancini.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Novamente.
So coming to the plate, Cowboy. It
Now
was a
batting.
single for him in his
Shortstop.
last at-bat.
Cowboy.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ai,
Strike taken up in the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Now in the box, Cowboy.
Novamente,
He's gonna
ainda é o
lead things
Yovaldi.
off in their half
Nossa,
of the
vai fazer o
ninth
jogo
as
todo.
they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
Cowboy.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Harmon
Nada.
is there, and
Ele gosta muito de mandar
Not
bolas
only
altas, como
are
vocês
complete
perceberam ao longo
games
do jogo
rare in
todo.
this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete
E,
game shutout,
enfim,
this guy was in total command
não estamos lá,
from
né,
the
bolas
first
altas.
inning through the ninth.
The final
Totally
line score
dominant
for
in
our
Bora
this
lá,
one.
tonight.
próximo
4-0
jogo.
the score
victorious
tonight.
Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 10 hits.
Vamos ver se conseguimos
No errors.
fazer algo melhor.
afternoon base.
Não digas que é o Chris Sale.
Emil Nunez, the
Ai,
Panamanian
11.25
right-hander,
de
will get the
ERA.
nod here.
Num jogo
Please,
apenas,
Zach,
mas
what do you
ainda
got?
assim.
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get
E é o
another
Chris
decision.
Sale. Ui,
But he's a
estamos
much better
completamente
pitcher than that,
lixados.
and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag from Pedroia, and he's out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air, carrying
já
to deep
apanhou.
center. Tapia going back, leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a
Roubou-me o home run, este homem, como é que é possível?
over the wall to take away a home run. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Ai, o homem roubou-me o home run. Assim é
Here's
difícil.
Randall Grichuk hitting
Leading off
500
the
in
Red
the
Sox.
series so
Fogo.
far. 4 for 8.
Number 15. Randall.
Hit to short. Throw to first to be
Isso.
in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So bases are empty here
Este
with
tipo
2
me roubou o home
gone.
run.
Striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
Hit hard back up the middle. Cowboy up the middle.
E agora roubo-te um hit, maluco.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
Toma lá, que é para aprenderes.
Now at the plate, Cowboy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider.
Maluco.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that one got a piece of him.
Escusado, né? Isso é escusado, Chris Sale.
Man, that is the Cardinals'
Que é isso,
sin for
pá?
any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Runners on the move for second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Cowboy rounds the corner and is headed home.
Aí está! Bem, maluco. Boa decisão. Ia tentar roubar a base, ele bateu bem. E, como vocês viram, resultou. Brutal. Portanto, para a nossa equipa. Vamos a perder 1-0.
He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes on 0-2. To the left side. Cowboy is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Matt, they came out of the gate.
Ah, maluco, não!
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that
Ainda está horrível, nós a defendemos estamos horríveis ainda. Como é que é possível? Tantos erros que cometemos já este ano.
Ready now, Cowboy. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back.
Queres-me acertar outra vez, maluco? É isso.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this
Change
is a
up.
guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses
Longe.
2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either.
Fogo. Continua o mesmo problema, tem que ter um pouco mais de paciência.
The 2-2.
Ai, horrível. Bem, nem vou comentar. Este foi mesmo horrível. Hoje isto não está famoso como vocês podem ver. Fizemos um hit em 3 jogos para já. Horrível. E o pior é que a nossa equipa está a jogar bem.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
E descemos já 8 pontos no nosso batting average.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And they go right after him here
Já
as he
estou
swings and
desorientado.
misses. Strike 2.
Quando um começa a desorientar é para esquecer.
This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate.
E nem uma bola dentro do homem tirou. Já estou completamente de cabeça perdida. O jogo continua empatado. A nossa equipa está a jogar muito. Nós é que não. Para variar, normalmente somos nós que jogamos muito, a nossa equipa não joga nada. Ou está a ser ao contrário.
And that's the second out.
Perdemos. Um hit em 3 jogos. Bem, muito mal. Continuar. Muito mal. Mesmo muito mal. Este jogo correu mal. O outro fizemos um hit também, não foi nada de especial. E o anterior, então, o primeiro, foi mesmo horrível. Aí descemos imenso do plate discipline. Tá bom, maluco. Eu não quero saber disso. Do online. Esquece lá. Ok, vamos já com os Seattle Mariners. Melhorar power ou plate discipline? 3, aqui 1. Acho que vou plate discipline. Mais um desafio. Nos próximos 3 jogos não... Ok. Para nós basicamente não sofremos 3 strikeouts nos próximos 3 jogos. Bora. Mariners. ...42 home runs na carreira, 126 RBIs, 315 batting average, 243 hits. Estamos a ter até agora uma boa carreira.
MLB The Show. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets
já
the
está com
ball as the
o
starter.
ERA dele já é um pouco mais aceitável. Não é ideal, mas é um pouco mais aceitável. Bora lá.
Now to the plate,
Contra um
Cowboy.
Cole.
And he comes
Garrett
in as
Cole,
a player
será?
to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they can.
Agora os pitchers andam só a mandar-me bolas complicadíssimas. Fogo, a sério?
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Miguel.
The 2-1 runner goes. First hit on the ground is
Só dá
short.
para a primeira.
And that's the first.
Eu também não estou a jogar nada de jeito, sinceramente. Como vocês puderam reparar, não é? Enfim, acontece há dias assim.
Stepping up now, Cowboy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Muito cedo, Thiago. Orienta-te, pá. Concentra-te.
Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he couldn't pull that
Estou
one back
completamente
as he
cabeça
clearly
perdida,
broke the
pessoal.
plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Foi cedo, mas pronto.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Line drive to
Finalmente há uma
left. And
coisa.
that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300.
Babas.
Right there, when you're
Tentar.
feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And there he goes towards second.
Povo, arrisquei, porque arranquei antes dele se preparar para lançar, mas roubei.
That's a stolen base.
8 passes roubadas.
So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Rojas backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Bora lá, Matt.
Stepping in, Matt
Estás
Carpenter,
capaz, maluco.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Carpenter.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over.
Ok. D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. Tripled homer run last time through, so
É
we'll see what he's got in
rapidíssimo, vai ser
store here.
complicado apanhá-lo.
The 1-2.
Também não dava.
Line drive base hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's...
Domingo
So
Santana.
it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Hit on the ground out to short.
Ui, é o D. Gordon a correr. Ih, já falhei.
Throw won't get him.
Aí, 9. Humilhação.
To the plate now, Cowboy. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far. This
Fizemos
one.
um jogão,
Move into the
3
later
jogões com os
innings,
Boston Red
down
Sox
by
e agora
a photo.
perdemos
It's time to get
9-1
some
dos
base
Seattle
runners
Mariners.
and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will
Esta era muito
track it
complicada
down.
de bater.
This is line
Vai,
to left.
mais um hit.
And that's a base
Boa.
hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to
Pá,
give
tenho que ver
credit.
só aqui uma coisa. Manager. Não é isto que eu quero ver, maluco. Stats. Player stats. Só quero ver aqui uma coisa, pessoal. Desculpem lá. Pitcher. É o Garrett Cole que está a lançar. Nos Mariners.
The words deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
One gone now in the Baltimore seventh, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
In time to first, and there were two
Só
away.
estão-se a perguntar de certeza o que é que tem o Garrett Cole. O Garrett Cole é um grande pitcher, muito bom, tem uma qualidade espetacular. Acho que ele atualmente, se não estou em erro, acho que sim. Ele atualmente está nos Houston Astros, que é das melhores equipas de beisebol atualmente.
So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on.
Ok, bora lá.
Digging in.
Garrett Cole vai terminar o jogo.
Looking for more here.
Cowboy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
Já apanhou.
Seems like every one of them are 0-2.
Ok, fizemos 2 hits, melhor do que os outros jogos anteriores, né? Não, foi muito mal. Enfim, e perdemos.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this
Então
ball
lá,
game.
estava a
The
receber
Seattle
uma mensagem,
Mariners
estava a ver o
put
que é
a
que era.
10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Garrett Cole earns his 5th winner of the year,
Homem do
turning in a
jogo,
very
Gordon.
strong complete game effort.
Bom, vamos então ao último jogo e depois vou encerrar o episódio por aqui. Mas ainda dá para fazer mais um joguinho. Bora lá.
For the victorious Seattle Mariners, 10 runs.
Vamos ver se eu consigo fazer alguma coisa neste.
Downtown Baltimore and
Marcus Stroman, teoricamente é o nosso melhor pitcher.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen,
Gonzalez, pá, desculpem lá mais uma vez. Gonzalez Escardina. Ah, Marco Gonzalez. Ah, ok. Por menos pensei que era o Gio Gonzalez.
If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the
Senão,
loss in the last one,
concentra-te,
but he
senão os
actually
Mariners
pitched pretty
tinham
well.
pitchers fenomenais. Marco Gonzalez também não é muito
They've
mal.
come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that.
Foste muito idiota, Tiago, só te digo isto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Braxton Lee. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
Nem penses.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Aí o Marcus Stroman a dar barraquinha.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the
Como é que é
plate.
possível?
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Ro. He's just too fast.
Ai, 7-0. Outra derrota pesada.
But he has scored a run in this one.
Bolton.
Slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. And an off-balance throw is in time.
Take one away. Wow.
Ready for another
That's
shot
East Court.
now. Domingo Santana comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in
Terceiro
time.
inning,
And the Mariner
7-0.
rally gets turned away.
Welcome back as the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third. This is a lineup
Ok,
that has
estão a
had its
falar
struggles this season. Currently, they rank
da
dead
nossa
last in the
equipa.
league in team
Claro,
batting
tem
average,
último em
and
quase
perhaps
tudo.
more
Nós estamos em
importantly,
últimos em quase tudo, maluco. Em termos estatísticos, nem vale a pena. Né? Senão, estávamos em primeiro lugar na liga.
Liner toward short. Oh, and he
Ei,
misses
pá,
it.
sério.
And the recovery is
Estes
too late.
erros já me começam a irritar. A irritar,
Chalk
maluco.
that one up as an E.
Fogo, bases cheias novamente.
Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. What to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Ora lá.
Stepping in, Cowboy. He was a strikeout victim.
Eu não me dou bem contra as cardinhos.
Yeah, but it was a
Não me
good
dou bem contra os
change-up, Matty.
cardinhos.
Good arm action on that pitch.
Muito
Look for him
sério.
to try and stay
E este
back
tipo
a
lança as
little
bolas
bit more.
todas
Let the ball
baixas.
get a little deeper. Don't be
Pode ser
shocked if this
problema.
pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Ai, o homem manda as bolas todas baixas. Todas.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Está complicado. Este tipo está a dificultar-nos a vida. Xiii, todas as bolas que ele lança são baixas. Vejam bem isto. Pá, é muito difícil bater bolas baixas.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good bite
Tudo,
to that
tudo
sinker as
baixo.
he gets him to
Pá, o homem está a fazer um
swing through it for
jogão.
out
É muito
number 2.
difícil bater bolas baixas porque temos de bater no tempo certo. Mesmo no tempo certo. Senão, não dá.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Miguel
batting,
Rojas.
the
He
shortstop.
steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Rojas.
Here's the 1-1. He's running. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So
Ainda.
digging in now,
Now
Cowboy.
batting,
No hits to
shortstop.
this point.
Vou
Cowboy.
ter de ser mais
Ready with the
seletivo.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Vou ter de ser mais seletivo e vou atrás de uma bola destas.
3 runs,
Enfim.
5 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Oh, that one got the pitcher.
Tiveste tanta sorte, maluco, que ela te bateu. Tiveste tanta sorte, tanta
One
sorte.
away now.
E continua cá o mesmo tipo, pá. Fogo, este tipo é difícil. É difícil. Para mim está a ser muito difícil.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Fogo, finalmente lançou uma bola alta.
Ibar is on his way home.
Ok, RBI double.
To score.
Allah.
As the gap shortens to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI
batting,
double might start
left
making
fielder,
believers
Greg.
out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result at that bat right here.
Acho que consigo apanhar o homem na segunda. Estás a maluco. Vai lá este da primeira.
They could certainly roll too.
And the
Homem da
off-balance
segunda era
throw gets
impossível.
him. Nice play for the out.
Eu estava a dizer isto porque o treinador estava a dizer para a segunda, para a segunda, para a segunda, não.
They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Ainda, não.
From the stretch.
Já não é o mesmo tipo. Cai. Isso. Mais um hit. Mais um RBI. Como vocês veem, estes tipos lançam as bolas mais altas. É mais fácil bater, não é? Fazer alguma coisa. Agora aquele tipo não estava mesmo a dar hipótese.
These were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The
Cai.
inning continues, and another run batted in.
And
E
he'll
perdemos
squeeze
novamente.
this one for the
Agora foi
final
mais
out. And the
renhido.
Mariners
8-5.
have taken the first two games of
Compramos
this
bem.
series on the road as this one is
No
over.
terceiro estávamos a perder 7-0,
8-5
penso.
tonight. The
Our
Seattle
final line
Mariners
scores.
Vou
jumped
terminar então
out to
por
an early
aqui.
lead in the first and never-
Vá lá. Fizemos 2 hits nos últimos innings. Como ainda estava mesmo a dar hipótese, só bolas baixas. São muito complicadas de bater essas bolas. Ok. Não fizemos nenhum home run no episódio de hoje. Assim vai ser difícil chegar aos 30. 330 de batting average, 15 home runs, 53 RBIs. Deixamos ali 5 pontos o batting average. Também não é grave. Estamos quase no fim de... Estamos quase no fim de junho. Bom pessoal, eu vou então terminando o episódio por aqui. O meu grande destaque neste episódio talvez seja o nosso 16º home run que foi roubado, aquele... Como é que era o nome dele? Ai, como é que era o nome do tipo, meu? Enfim, aquele outfielder dos Boston Red Sox roubou-nos um home run, que era o nosso 16º, e depois disso não conseguimos fazer mais nenhum. Espero que tenham gostado do episódio. Deixem o vosso likezinho. Desculpem, mais uma vez peço desculpa, mas eu estou constipado. Deixem o vosso likezinho, que ajuda imenso o canal. Se puderem também partilhar com amigos e família, agradeço a nós por aqui. Inscrevam-se, tem acesso a vários conteúdo. Muitas séries e muitos gameplays. Ativem também o sininho com duplo clique para receber notificações cada vez que eu postar um vídeo novo aqui no canal. Amanhã sai um novo episódio de Red Dead Redemption 2. Este foi MLB The Show 19. Obrigado pessoal. Está-me a faltar a voz. Obrigado pessoal e até à próxima.